I understand, you got some incredible pieces of art in here. You've been, photography's been a big part of your life for quite some time. I understand that you even studied photojournalism at USC, back in the day. So kind of at least talk to me a little bit about where your interest in photography began and a little bit about your exhibition that you have here in Scottsdale.
Well, I started into photography in high school, and then I went to college on a full scholarship to play baseball, and I started studying photojournalism, and that gave me the outlet to work at photography and work on the college newspaper and a couple of little magazines in LA area, and learned how to develop film and that whole process, and kind of got my feet wet there, and at the same time learning a little bit more about baseball and pursuing that. And then eventually I got drafted in 1985 and out of college and started my minor league career, and photography kind of took a back seat. As much as I was enjoying it at the time, I needed to put that same kind of time and effort into the minor leagues and understanding pitching, because I was hoping that would be my livelihood, and so 26 years later, after baseball ended, I picked up the camera again and started traveling, and among other places, Africa was a place that I traveled to on multiple occasions and really found it fascinating and lots to take pictures of. And so what you see in this room is a combination of about 5 or 6 different trips to Africa of different areas, different regions, and kind of highlights that I feel were from that trip, from those areas.
I'm amazed that one photographer took all these different styles of different photos. Talk to me a little bit about your strategy when you're out in the field, and do you see the image before, or you kind of just, you take a lot of photos and then you pick your favorite ones? What's kind of your take when you're out in the field behind the lens?
Well, there's no strategy to it. You go on a vacation, or in my case, I planned on going to Africa and specifically taking pictures, and from my vantage point, lots of research went into it, because there was some reason why I was going to a particular area, probably because I saw another photographer's work and wanted to have that, try to have that same experience or see what I could take from that area. And so all these areas are areas that I've researched. A lot are common areas, some are a little off the map, but they're all in Africa. And at one time or another, there are areas that I saw that other photographers had traveled to. And so, with digital cameras, you can take, a million pictures of the same thing. And basically, if time allows, I kind of do that. But I'm only looking for, 1 or 2 pictures to really capture the moment. And those are the pictures that inevitably I go through all of the images that I've taken from a trip, and then I narrow it down and then edit the picture, and then usually through my social media or through my website, I share it with people and get their feedback and give a little caption to each picture.
I'm really amazed by your portfolio, because not only do you do color, but you're black and white. You have a little bit of everything in this exhibit. Kind of talk to me a little bit about as you were going through picking the pieces for this exhibit, what was going through your mind whenever you were going through trying to pick the best of your 5 or 6 trips to Africa?
Well, I had a successful showing and a successful exhibit in Cooperstown, New York. That's the home of the Baseball Hall of Fame, and that was there for about 7 months. I had 30 pieces there last year, and with that being said, during that time, I went to Africa again, and I had opportunities to take pictures this past August that I didn't in any of my other trips. Opportunities presented themselves, and I just felt like some of the pictures I took might have outweighed the picture that I had taken before. So I took about 10 pictures out of the 30 that were in Cooperstown, New York, and replaced them with 10 more recent pictures to update this exhibit. And so a lot of the pictures that are framed a majority of them are some of the newer images that I've added, and I think that you know, some of them are really nice pieces, and happy that I was able to add them because I think people will enjoy them.
Absolutely. You know, it takes a lot of creativity to be able to be a very successful photographer like yourself. You also exemplified creativity each and every day out on the mound a little bit. What kind of similarities do you see from the game of baseball to whenever you're out in the field behind the lens? The competitiveness, what do you see that you can pull from your baseball career into your career as a photographer?
Well, there's preparation in pitching. I have to be prepared on who I'm going to be facing and the team that day, and I prepare on the trips that I go to. I know where I'm going. I'm knowing and hoping what to expect, and you know, travel accordingly with the equipment. And then when I get there, I try to execute just like I try to execute a pitch on that given day to the batter. And so, you know, there's similarities that way. As far as when I put my camera up to my face and I'm looking through the viewfinder, getting that picture. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm doing an interview right now. Yes, no, I'll call you back. Bye. Okay, you can edit that out. That's the only reason I edited it. That's the only reason I picked it up, because I know you can chop that. And so,
oh, absolutely.
We'll pick up. Where was the question again?
Yeah, so just a little bit about the similarities that you drew between pitching and you know, being prepared. You know what you're expecting ahead of time, and just kind of a little bit about the similarities between both your careers.
I think the similarities between what I experienced with pitching most of my life and now photography is, you know, I have tunnel vision, if you will. When I put the camera up to my eye, I'm only seeing the subject that I'm taking a picture of. And when I was pitching, I only saw the hitter and the batter and the catcher that I was throwing to. So it was kind of that tunnel vision, if you will. And the preparation, you know, going into knowing what I was going to do and trying to get that hitter out, opposed to knowing the angle or what I'm trying to capture in the subject matter that I was taking a picture of. Do I want the picture to be tight? Do I want it to be a wide shot? In preparation like that. So there were similarities, but a lot of it was really just kind of tunnel vision on both of them, knowing that, you know, the opportunities to throw that one pitch and to take that one pitcher, I won't get it back after I'm done taking it. You know, I throw that pitcher, I throw that pitch, I'm not going to get it back. It could be hit for a home run. If I take that picture of the animal could move and walk away. So I know what I want to do. Now I just need to execute it.
Absolutely. For those who, you know, some amateur photographers out there, you know, kids who are trying to be just like Randy Johnson, what would you tell them when it comes to photography that they should strive for? What do you think about when you're out in the field each time when you're behind the lens?
I'm still learning. This is just a passion of mine that I had in high school. I learned a lot more about it in college. And then, you know, for about 20 plus years, I played baseball. And then when my career was over, then I was able to jump back into this. And I'm on the internet all the time. I'm on social media, learning from people. I read a lot, and just study. You know, a lot of study and research goes into whatever I'm taking pictures of, and what I feel people would enjoy seeing. The presentation of the picture, you know, would you like to see a wide angle or a little bit more tighter and see more detail? And Africa has been a real joy to travel to. I've had some great experiences there. I think it's one thing that all people could kind of relate to and enjoy looking at. It's not all animals, as you can see, but it's not the only thing that I photograph, you know, on a regular basis. I enjoy going to concerts. That's really kind of what got me into photography, was when I was at USC in college, I shot a lot of concerts because they asked me to go to these concerts and bring back some pictures so they could do like a concert review for the newspaper. And so that really got me into photography initially, developing the film of the concert and then turning the picture in for the newspaper. And I always enjoyed music. Most people do, just whatever genre. And to take pictures of an artist that you might admire and like their music, well, that's pretty fun too. And that was kind of the groundwork for my beginning of my photography. And then I branched off and, you know, started shooting a variety of things after I retired. Travel and more concerts and, you know, motorsports and whatever presented itself, and just travel in general, and really living here in Arizona, just traveling a little bit more in Arizona and seeing a little bit more of the state that I live in, Monument Valley and the Grand Canyon and things like that. And then, you know, deciding after you take a picture, you know, does it look better in color or does it look better in black and white? You know, some pictures look timeless and just have a better look at them, a better look of them in black and white as opposed to color. And then naturally there's some pictures that you take that it has to be a colored picture because that's what the picture is all about, the colors and vibrance and saturation. And so I think I got a great variety of subject matter in here, some color and black and white, and a little bit of everything that I've witnessed and experienced in Africa.
Love that. What's it like being able to bring this exhibit to Arizona, and to hometown and here in Scottsdale, being able to bring it here to Arizonians, especially at the beginning of spring training, being able to show people right here in the home state your fantastic photography?
Well, I'm really excited about bringing an exhibit of any kind to Arizona, because through my social media, that's really been the only outlet that I've had to post pictures from travel or concerts. And when the opportunity came up in New York to have an exhibit, I jumped on it, and it was exciting for me. It was my first one. And then after that was still in the progress of running, but winding down, the opportunity came about to have an exhibit here and kind of pick up where I was leaving off in New York, bring it here to Scottsdale, and I just thought it was perfect because it's my hometown. It's a lot of people that want to see my work live here, and it's just kind of nice to travel around and be able to show off my work.
Absolutely. Last question I want to ask is, I've really enjoyed looking through your portfolio and just seeing your work throughout the years. Can you talk to me a little bit about when you decided you wanted to be a photographer, and a little bit about the logo that you decided to go with as well, just kind of embracing, who you are and a little bit about your history too?
Well, I don't think there was a defining moment that I wanted to be a photographer. I just enjoyed it, just like, all the other people that were working for the college newspaper or in the dark room, I don't know if they stayed with it and still have a passion for it. And people pick up a camera every day and start taking pictures, and all of a sudden it becomes either their livelihood or a hobby. And to me, this is just a hobby. It's a passion. I don't make my livelihood doing it. I take pictures that I like, and I like to share them, and hopefully someone sees something out of the picture that I saw, or is inquisitive enough to, want to maybe go there and experience Africa on their own and take pictures. And so if I've done that, then that's kind of cool. A lot of people, aren't photographers, but will reach out to me and, what kind of camera should I get? And, all those kind of general questions, and everything is really subjective. Whether you like this or not, it's to each of their own, who likes it and who doesn't, and what they would have done if they would have taken the picture. And that's the great thing about photography, especially digital photography, is you can be super creative in the editing process, and it's really endless what you can do with images.
Brandon, that's all I need.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.